Hello? Hello? So today I will teach you about C++ for Qt. For Qt platform. You see the video in what way.
Hey everybody, it's Brian, and this is our first Qt programming video. Now, when I say cute, I don't mean it's good looking. That's actually what we're going to be covering. It's called Qt. It's spelled QT, but it's pronounced cute. And when you search Google, you'll see a lot of information out here. Now, what is Qt programming? Well, let's actually go to qt.nokia.com. This used to be Trolltech Software or just qt.com, but it was bought by Nokia. Nokia makes a lot of phones, if you don't know what Nokia is. Now, Qt programming has a bit of a background on it, and I don't want to get into it too much. If you're really interested, go buy a good book. It's called the C++ GUI Programming with Qt 4, second edition by Prentice Hall. There's also an advanced book that's also very good, Advanced Qt Programming, Creating Software with C++ and Qt 4. Basically, in a nutshell, what you need to know about Qt is that it is a cross-platform framework. Similar to Java in the sense that it's cross-platform. What you write will run in Windows, Linux, Unix, pretty much anything you want out there. I think you should go to the website and really explore and see what this can do for you. Now, if you go to the downloads, you'll notice there's two options, LGPL and commercial. We're going to explain what these two mean real quick. Commercial, that's if you're developing commercial application. You're a big company, you're going to develop this software that's going to change the world, and, well, you need to pay Nokia for this. Now, I pause because I know some of you are going, I don't want to pay anything. Well, you don't have to. There's the LGPL license. This means that you can, royalty-free, distribute your applications created in Qt, and the only thing you would have to do is share your changes to the Qt framework. So if you actually modify the Qt framework, you have to share those changes. But your source code remains closed source or open source, however you want to do it. Qt used to get a lot of flack for its licensing. The licensing used to be much stricter. It used to either be open source or commercial. And if it was open source, any software you wrote had to be open source. That's all changed. LGPL allows you to close source your application and not pay a dime, but if you make a change to the Qt framework, you have to share that change with the rest of the world. Okay, now I assume you're going to use the LGPL framework. I am going to use the same thing. It's the exact same thing as the commercial framework. You just don't pay anything. It's just a little legal mumbo jumbo you got to deal with. Now I know I'm going to get some nasty grams saying, you know, that's not what LGPL is, blah blah blah. Well, you know what? For the scope of this tutorial, that's what LGPL means. If you write software, LGPL. If you write commercial software, choose commercial. That's all you need to know. Alright, moving right along. The Qt SDK. What is an SDK? Software Development Kit is what an SDK means. It is a complete development environment. So whatever you've used for your C++ tutorials, go ahead and throw that right out the window. We're going to actually use the Qt Creator IDE version 2.01. If you're viewing this several months or years from now, you'll notice the version numbers 4.70 and 2.01. I don't think that Qt's going to get dated very fast. I know some frameworks do, but I think Qt's going to be around for a long time, and I don't think it's going to change at the core level. It's a very good framework. Anyways, moving right along. Go ahead and choose your download. You notice you got it for Windows, Linux 3264, and Mac. I'm running on Windows. I may actually do some of these tutorials in Linux. The basics of how this works is you can write your source code in one operating system, take it to another operating system, recompile it, and it'll run without any problems. For example, you can take your Windows source code, throw it into a Mac, recompile it, and it just runs. That's the only catch, is that you have to recompile it. Now, this is not like Java in the sense where Java, you compile it once and it just runs anywhere. There's no virtual machine here. You have to distribute the Qt binaries, and we'll go over all this. This is all in C++. There's no hidden voodoo behind the scenes. But go ahead and download the Qt SDK for Windows or whatever you're using. You notice they're a pretty hefty size. Read the fine print if you really want to. There is a Visual Studio add-in. I've never used this. I've never really had a chance to really get with it. But if you're in love with Visual Studio, use the add-in by all means. I've personally liked the Qt Creator IDE. And the source code is fully available. So you can actually download the full source code for Qt Creator or any of the Qt products. So go ahead and download that, and once you get it installed, here's Qt Creator, and you notice we are using version 2.0.1. I kind of apologize for the little cramped screen. I have to make these videos kind of small in order to upload them. I'll give you a very quick tour of this. Here's the welcome window, and it comes with a ton of examples. I mean, a massive amount of examples, and there's even more examples online. Comes with tip of the day. I mean, you can go back and forth. Here's the editor we'll get into. This is where your projects would be, your open documents, and here's where your source code will be. We haven't opened anything. Design, you can actually design your own windows. It's actually very neat. Debugging, help screens. The help is actually very, very good. A lot of people even question buying a book because you have the full tutorials, full everything right here in the IDE. I mean, it's a very robust system. And then you got debugging and compilation and all sorts of stuff, build issues, searches, I mean, you name it. This IDE does just about everything you need. So for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to be using Qt Creator version 2.01. So this is Brian. I thank you for watching. I hope you found this video educational and entertaining, and I look forward to going over this topic with you. Version 2.0 stuff, because you have editor, download your, there's no like code, there's going to be no support if you ask when you die much to me things the crossbar QT just book chance application actually that's all just the fun and the using and go ahead ton of examples. I mean, this is a massive amount. Green example would be example in Qt. You notice we are will be a very robust system. And then you got debugging and creator topic with you. Hey everybody, it's Brian. Hey everybody, it's Brian. This is our second C++ Qt video. Today we're just going to cover a very basic Hello World application. As you can see, we've got Qt Creator version 2.01. We're going to go File, New, and don't panic if this looks a little different if you're in a different operating system. Basic thing is the same. Just choose a Qt C++ project. Choose Console. We'll get to the GUI later. Choose, give it a name, and we're just going to call it Hello. Give it a path, and you can browse through your file system however you want to do it. You can even select version control. For these tutorials we're not going to use any. And if you have multiple versions of the Qt framework installed, you can choose which version to target and hit finish. And ta-da! Here is the basic Qt program. We're just going to add in a little one here called include qdebug. Whoops. And that'll give us access to the debug function. So let's actually add qdebug. Help if I could spell again today. And we had a little boo-boo there, forgive me. So it would be qdebug, notice the lowercase q, parentheses, and then we're going to bit shift out, hello world. And what we're actually doing here is creating a q string, or just a string. Let's run this. I want you to actually see this thing run. Notice how it builds it, and there it runs it. And hello world. And you notice how the window didn't just magically disappear like it did in previous tutorials. that is the benefit of this guy right here, the Q Core application. This is part of the Qt Core framework. It's very complex, but we're going to get into this a little bit at a time. Q Core application is the application itself. The main function starts, creates a instance of the Q Core application in memory, called A, hands it the arguments, and then runs it, a.exec. This is a message loop. It just sits there forever and ever and ever waiting for you to close it. That's all you really need to know. I'll walk you through a little bit here. Build issues, there were none, fortunately. Application, you can see though it says starting and exited with code, and that's the exit code. And compile output. This is a little informative here. Starting, and then you see how it's starting qmake, and it's handing it this etest hello.pro. What is that? Well, that's our project file up here. You notice this project file that got created. What happens is Qt will read your project file in, and this is generated automatically by Qt Creator. And you see we have some items in here. Let's go over these real quickly. Qt, we're plus equals, meaning we're adding the core framework. Qt minus equals, meaning we're removing the GUI portion. Target equal hello. Config plus equals console. Config minus equal app bundle. Template app. Sources plus equal main.cpp. So what does this mean really? It means we're adding the core framework, removing the GUI, we're targeting the hello project. It's a console application, and we're adding the main.cpp source file in here, which is our application. That's it. Really, in a nutshell, that's all there is to it, to a very simple Qt application. Now, when you flip back into the project file, you notice how we're adding core. That gives us access to a whole lot of things. For example, if you want to do control space, it'll pop open this IntelliSense window, and you see all these things. Those are all added by Qcore. So there's a lot of stuff out there. For example, QString. I'm just going to make a simple hello world. And you can do the same thing here. Now, QString is part of the core framework, so you don't have to explicitly say include Qt core, include QString, because it's already there. It's part of the core framework. Let's run this and just verify that it runs. Sure enough, same results. Hello world. Well, this is Brian, and I'm going to keep this tutorial kind of short. I want you to play around a little bit with the Qt Creator and get familiar with its interface and just how to make a basic Hello World application. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, it's Brian. This is our second C++ Qt video. Today we're just going to cover a very basic Hello World application. As you can see, we've got Qt Creator version 2.01. We're going to go File, New, and today Qt Creator thing is the same. Just choose a, and we're just going to use any function. The lower dis framework, the A compressed hello will read your project file in, and this is generated automatically by Qt Creator. Qt minus equals means plus equal main dot. A very simple lot of things. Same results. Hello, make a basic hello world framework. Verify that with creative face and basic hello Qt. If you want to do control that project, create file here, you can wait this role create one name Qt. Hey everybody, it's Brian. This is our
Okay, we'll continue. I I need you to watch our video by English so you can practice English and go global. Talk with me anymore. Because on the characters from this from Western by so why and why don't you practice in detail about the basic and auto English for you to become success and come back like a long way from wait.
Hey everybody, it's Brian. This is our third Qt video using C++. Today we are going to build a GUI application, just a very simple one. I want to show you what it looks like. And we'll call this a GUI. Hit next, and then you see class name, main window, base class, Q main window, header.
By by by
Third Qt video using C++. Today we application, just a very simple one. I want to show you what it looks like. And we'll call this GUI. Hit next, and then you see class name, main window, base class, Q main window, header, source. What are all these things? Well, let's go over real quick. Main window, this is going to be the name of the class. The way this works is it creates a form, and it creates a class to go along with it. If you're used to Visual Basic C#, this is a familiar concept to you. Okay, base class, Q main window, you can also use Q widget or dialog. We'll cover those in a later tutorial, but today just Q main window. And the header file will generate the source file, and generate form, yes, keep that check, form file name, main window.ui. UI, that is the extension that Qt creator uses to create the form files. Version control, we'll choose none. And select the version of Qt you wish to use. And wow, we get a lot of stuff here. Let's move some stuff around so make this a little more visible for you. This is your form. I realize it's kind of cramped due to some space limitations here. Here is your controls. Here are your actions. Down here, we'll cover actions later. Here's your Object Explorer, and here's your Properties window. Now, I must apologize for the cramped space here. I tried to keep videos small in pixel size, that way it doesn't take forever to data upload. Alright, and go to your edit. I want to kind of show you, see how it turns into an XML file. That's really all the UI file is an XML file. Switch mode to design mode, and there's your form again. So if you're sitting there working and something turns into XML, have no fear, that's what's going on. Alright, now, this is the structure of the program. Notice it's got the profile. We covered that in the last tutorial. Here's your UI file, which is your form itself. Your main window.h and main window.cpp. And here's main.cpp. Let's open main up. You can see this is a standard C++ file. Here's our main function right here. And it's just generating a Qt application calling and yards main window w.show return 8.exec. This looks strikingly similar to the console application that we created, except for now we've got a main window and we're doing main window show. Now what that is doing is generating this main window class that we created. Remember it wanted a class name. Let me pause the video for a minute. My cat needs some attention. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Cat, for whatever reason, leaves me alone until I start recording and then just wants my attention. Alright. In the main window.h, you can see that we are including the namespace UI. UI, that goes into your user interface elements in the main window.ui. We'll show you that here in a second. Class, main window, and here's your main window class. You
You
see,
see,
we're
we're
adding
adding
this
this
macro
macro
Q
Q
object.
object.
Remember our
Remember our
last
last
C++
C++
tutorial
tutorial
was
was
the
the
macro
macro
tutorial.
tutorial.
That's really
That's
all
really
that
all that
does, is
does, is
converts
converts
this
us
into
into
a
a
Q
Q
object.
object.
Everything
Everything
in
in
Qt
Qt
stems
stems
from
from
what's
what's
called a
called a
Q
Q
object.
object.
You see
You
how
see how
this
this
main
main
window is
window
a
is a
Q main
Q main
window.
window.
Well, a
Well, a
Q main
Q main
window is
window is
actually a
actually a
Q
Q
object under
object
the
under
hood.
the hood.
But in
But
order
in
to
order to
be a
be a
Q
Q
object, you
object,
have
you
to
have
have
to
this
have this
macro which
macro which
converts it.
converts it.
It gets into
Gets
some
into some
complex stuff
complex
in the
stuff in the
background, but
background, but
really
really
all
all
you
you
need
need
to
to
know is
know is
at
at
the
the
base
base
level,
level,
everything
everything
in
in
Qt
Qt
is an
is an
object,
object.
similar to
Similar to
Java
Java
or
or
.NET where
.NET, where
everything's an
everything's an
object.
object.
All right,
All right,
moving right
moving right
along, here
along.
is
Here is
your
your
public,
public,
and here
and
are your
here are your
private.
private.
And you
And
see
you
here
see here
is
is
UI
UI
namespace, main
namespace, main
window,
window,
and there
and
is
there
a
is a
pointer
pointer
to
to
UI.
UI.
Here's your
Here's your
implementation
implementation
file.
file.
Here's the
Here's the
constructor, and
constructor, and
you're
you're
saying
saying
UI,
UI,
set up
set up
UI
UI
this.
this.
Basically,
Basically,
it
it just
just creates
creates
the
the
user
user
interface.
interface.
And
And
then
then
main
main
window,
window,
delete
delete
UI.
UI.
One
One
thing
thing
you
you
should
should
Maybe a minutes.
is they
is they
delete
delete
themselves.
themselves.
Here's the
Here's the
constructor,
constructor, and
you're
you're
saying
saying
UI,
UI,
set
set
up
up
UI
UI
this.
this.
Basically,
Basically,
it
it just
just
creates
creates
the
the user
user
interface.
interface.
And
And
then
then
main
main
window,
window,
delete
delete
UI.
UI.
One
One
thing
thing
you
you
should
should
is they
is they
delete
delete
themselves.
themselves.
Now, I
Now,
don't
I
mean
don't
the
mean the
pointers
pointers
delete
delete
themselves.
themselves.
I
I
mean
mean
everything
everything
deletes
deletes
themselves.
themselves.
For
For
example,
example,
let's go
let's
to
go
our
to our
main
main
window
window
here.
here.
And
And let's just
want to
want
filter
to
this
filter this
out.
out.
Type
We'll type
button.
button.
You
You
notice
notice
how
how
it
it
filters the list automatically.
automatically.
And
We'll just
add
add
a
a push button
here.
here.
Go
Go
over
over
here,
here,
main
main
window.
window.
Oops.
Oops.
Now,
Now,
what it
what it
didn't
didn't
do
do
was
was
add a
add a
reference
reference
to this button. You
You notice how your class isn't mucked up with a
pointer
to a button
and
and all this other
hoopla.
hoopla.
But
But if you go in here,
you
you
can
can
go
go
UI,
UI,
push
push
button,
button,
set
set
text,
text,
hello.
hello.
The
The
UI
actually holds a reference to the push button class, which, if you
hover
hover
over,
over, you see this little Q push button, F1. If you press F1, it'll actually take you
to
to the help file
for
for
the Q
Q
push
push
button.
button.
That
That
is
is a very helpful feature.
Admittedly, they've
They've
kind of
taken that concept from other
IDEs.
IDEs.
But
But
anyway,
anyway,
let's
let's
just run this
and
and
let's see it work.
I want
I'll
to
show you
a couple neat things
about
about
the
Q
Q
forms.
forms.
Here is your main window.
There's
There's
your button.
with
With absolutely zero coding, you
the
have the button positioned on the
form.
form. Something you should know is you have a status bar and a toolbar. We didn't add anything to them,
But they're
but they're
there.
there. Here's your toolbar.
And you
You notice how you can actually move this toolbar around.
And you can set the
So the
toolbar
toolbar there, you can actually
detach
it.
Let's see if
See if
it'll
it'll detach.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's right there.
There's
There's nothing on it, but believe me, it detaches.
You get
You
all
get
that
all
for
that for
free,
free,
and
and we're going to cover all that later
in other
in other
tutorials.
tutorials.
The whole
The whole
point of
this
tutorial
tutorial
was
is just to get you familiar with the very bare bones elements of GUI programming.
Here's
Here's your button.
And let's
Let's
close
close
this.
this.
And
And let's actually
make
that button do something.
Go
Go
back
to
to
your design mode. And up here, you have these little things. Edit widgets, edit signals and slots. Now, when you click edit signals and slots, you notice how things change when you mouse over them. Let's actually mouse over the button, click and drag, and then just unclick over the form.
And
you get this little configure connection.
Select
clicked,
and
and
then
then select show signals and slots inherited from Q widget.
And
in the main window,
we're going to
choose
choose
close.
So what
So what we're saying is we're connecting
the
the
push
button
to
to the main window's close. So when they press click,
or when they
when they press it, click is fired, and
the
the close function is called.
Just hit
Just hit
OK.
OK. and you can see how that's graphically represented. Now you can do that programmatically too, but you can do it graphically. It's just easier to learn in the very beginning to do it graphically. So let's go back here and just want to tweak a little something here. Oops. Let's just change the text colors. Just to clean it up a little bit here. So when you run this and you click close, now the form closes. That's called the signal and slot method. That's not unique to Qt programming. That's actually a concept in C++, especially used like the Boost libraries. Signals and slots are like events in Java and .NET. A signal is emitted, that's an event being fired, and it's consumed by a slot. So the signal here is the clicked and the slot is closed. Signals and slots must have the same arguments. You can't do push button on argument 1 to close a no argument. You'll get a big error message and bad things happen. So running short on time, but I wanted to show you those bare bones elements. And that's really it. I mean, it's very simple, very easy to use, very easy to understand. Go ahead and play around with some of these other controls. I mean, there's a wealth from here. Just add them in and see what you can do. Anyways, this is Brian. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video educational and entertaining. Everybody's Brian. This is our third Qt video using C++. Today we are going to build a GUI application. It's a very simple one. I want to show you what it looks like. And we'll call this GUI. Hit next, and then you see class name, main window, base class, Q main window, header. So what are all these things? Well, let's go over real quick. Main window, this is going to be the name of your class. The way this works is it creates a form, and it creates a class to go along with it. If you're used to Visual Basic or C#, this is a familiar concept. Everybody's class, which file control, which main let's have to do move some stuff around, see if we can make this clear. Now I go to design mode, that's shorturl.at. Here's our main for 8.6. This makes a video for my main user interface elements in the main window.object. Stems from what's called a Q object. You see how this main window is a Q main window. Well, a Q main window is actually a Q object under the hood. But in order to be a Q object, you have to have this macro which converts it. It gets into some complex stuff in the background, but really all you need to know is at the base level, everything in Qt is an object. Similar to Java or .NET, where everything's an object. Alright. Moving right along. Here is your and then our main window. No, here. No. I switch. I want to show you a couple neat things. At least zero coding in the button position on the push tool, but click it, and you flash up this little mode. When you mouse over them, let's exit. So signals buttons. There, this video will have to enter this form. Widget. And in the main window, mouse over up, this room. Go. Shades Brian, this is our third Qt.
Hey everybody, it's Brian, and this is our fourth Qt programming tutorial with C++. We're going to go over signals and slots a little more in depth, because you really need to understand this concept to really work with Qt programming. So go File, New Project, GUI, and we're just going to call this
Why are you calling this? Well, come back.
My progress. Give it a path. And just leave the default for now. And version control. Choose your framework version. And there is our beautiful window.
what we're going to do is we're going to add a progress bar and a horizontal slider. And you can just right click on the toolbar and go move toolbar. And you can just simply push slider for now. Maybe you can find it here. Move status bar. There we go. And then let's just resize this. One handy thing you can do is you can actually select your objects, right-click and go to Layout, or use these snazzy buttons up here, and you can select different types of layouts. We'll get into layouts in other tutorials, but for this one, just do a vertical layout. Alright. Now, we've gone over signals and slots before. You click the Edit Signal Slot button, and then you choose the control that has the signal, in this case the slider. Click and drag to the control that has the slot that you want. And when you do that, the window appears, and you can choose the signal and the slot. The signal in this case is the horizontal slider's value changed. And this has an argument of an integer. And what that does is it says when the value of that slider is changed and the user moves it, we're going to emit the signal of value change. And the slot is going to consume that signal. We're going to say set value for the progress bar. That's how you actually set the slider, the progress bar's value. It's at 24% right now. You get the picture. Hit OK, and that's how you do it with the drag and drop. Just run this. And wait for it to build and compile. And notice how it's still 24%, even though this is 0, because the value hasn't changed. But once you move it, voila. You have a fully functioning program right there. Now, that's fine and dandy, but sometimes you want to actually write the code. And that's what we're going to cover in this tutorial. And by the way, just to delete a signal slot, you just select the signal slot path and delete it. Just press the delete button on the keyboard. But for this tutorial, we're going to flip over into some code here. Main window, go to the main window constructor. I'm going to actually hide the sidebar here. Now, with Qt object, the QObject macro that we discussed in previous tutorials, there is another macro called connect. And what connect does, if you might guess, connects to objects via the signal slot mechanism. And you can see there's some arguments we have to provide: the sender, the signal, the receiver, and the slot. So let's do that. So UI dot horizontal slider and the signal. And let's just choose value change int. And I'm going to break this into 2 lines so you can see what's going on. Now the receiver for this is going to be the progress bar. And it's a slot. And then we're going to set value. So let's just break this up a little bit. The connect function is calling a sender with a signal, a receiver with a slot. And that is how you connect those programmatically. So let's actually compile and run this. And sure enough, it does the same thing. That's how you do it by code. Now another interesting thing is there's always the opposite. If you work with .NET or Java, you understand this, but if this is new, bear with it. Disconnect disconnects that signal slot mechanism. It makes it so it no longer exists. You can connect multiple signals to multiple slots. So let's say you wanted to connect this signal of the horizontal slider to multiple progress bars. You can actually do that. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. That's a good topic of discussion here. Show sidebar. Let's drag it here. And let's actually go here. Progress bar. So now we have 2 progress bars. We have progress bar and progress bar underscore 2. That's just the default naming convention. You see the object name there. let's go back into here. And let's actually just, through the magic of copy and paste, and bring the name control is _2. We'll find out in a minute. Comment that out. Save our work. Let's build and run. And sure enough, as you can see, we have one signal being emitted, this horizontal slider, and it's being consumed by two slots, these two progress bars. It's pretty interesting how you can do that. Now, let's say we wanted to just disconnect that first one. Remember, this is progress bar. Take a moment, look at this code. What do you think it's going to have? Well, if you guess that progress bar 2 will work and progress bar will not, you guess correctly. Let's actually run this, and you can verify that that works. So that is signals and slots in their very basic sense. I'd love to say they get much more difficult and much more complex, but really, they don't. That's all you need to know. 99% of Qt programming is based on the signal slot mechanism as far as objects communicating with each other, including multi-threaded objects talking to each other. So it's very good idea to get very good with signals and slots. So I encourage you to follow this tutorial and practice and try your own things. Right, this is Brian. Thank you for watching. I hope this video educational and educational. Hey everyone, this is your framework version. Here. As you can actually put an outlier, and then drop that 24%. You want to actually write the code in the structure is another macro, and you can see two lines just so you can see the now another way to bear whole signals to multiple slots. So let's say you actually run that. We're going to do education. Let's save our work. Models understand the group, and this code has a signal that has not identified our fourth.
So this is signal slot. We move to there is a lesson in here. So keep pacing.
Hey everybody, it's Brian. This is our 5th Qt tutorial. Using C++, today we're going to discuss different window types and how to show them. So just go to File, New, we're going to do a Qt C++ project, a GUI application, and let's just give it a path. Give it a name, we're just going to call this My Windows. And be sure to give it a base class Q main window. Choose your framework version. And sure enough, our main window is created. Now, one thing you'll note is this is the exact same thing we've seen before. You've got menu, toolbar, and I don't know if you can see it down here, we have a status bar. And we have an action windows, and let me get that so this is expanded a little bit. Now, this is the Q main window. What is a main window? Well, a main window is what you're looking at right now. Qt Creator was actually built using Qt, so this big window, Qt Creator, these buttons and menus and everything, this is actually a Qt main window. Now, what we're going to discuss later is called a dialog. So when you say about Qt Creator, this is a dialog. And then we have things like this button and this picture and these little things. These are called Qt widgets. Now back to the main window. Just select menu, type file, you can actually make a menu item. And we're going to say new window. Notice how when you do that, it creates an action down here. And if you kind of expand this out, it says action new window. What is an action? You see it here, you see it here. Well, what you can do is you can take this action, drag and drop it onto the toolbar, and you can give it a picture and all sorts of other interesting stuff, maybe checkable shortcuts, all that. For this tutorial, just drag and drop it on the toolbar. So now you have two locations. Now what an action does, it allows you to trigger an event. So right click in the action window, go to slot, see where it says triggered, just hit OK, and it generates the code right here. So when you click either the menu item or the toolbar item, it's going to trigger this bit of code right here. Now, let's just save our work and run it. Just want to show you what this looks like. Now when you click, nothing happens because there's nothing in our code. But you can see how the action is reused. And you have done zero coding to make that happen. You can also take this toolbar, drag it around the window, attach and detach it. You can detach it right off the application and reattach it back in. Now, let's go into our form, the main window UI, and let's just drag and drop a plain text edit on here. Now, a plain text edit is a big text editing field, similar to what you see right here. Let's go into our main window. Let's go up to the creator action, and we're going to do set central widget, and we're going to say UI plain text edit. Now, what does that do exactly? Well, the typical role of a main window is to display a central widget, like an editor. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're saying the central widget is the plain text edit. So it'll take up the majority of the screen space on that window. And sure enough, there's our window. And we have a text editor built right in. It has scroll bars, all sorts of other goodness. Let's just, want you to see it. Word wraps and scrolls. Pretty neat, huh? That is the Q main window and its basic functionality. Now what we're going to discuss is model and modeless dialogues. There's only one type of dialogue, there's different ways of showing them. So let's just right-click on Forms, Add New, select Qt, and select Qt Designer Form Class. Now, what are these other things, real quick? A designer form is just a form without a class behind it, so it's essentially useless for us. Resource file holds things like strings, pictures, things like that. We'll get into that in another tutorial. And Qt QML file, that's something we'll discuss much later. But for now, just do a Qt Designer Form class. And then, I'm not sure if this is on every operating system, but on the Windows version of Qt Creator, you can do a dialog with buttons on the right, without. Main window, we're just going to do a dialog without buttons. You can set the different sizes. We're just going to leave the default size. And let's just call this My Dialog. It'll create a My Dialog H, My Dialog CPP, and a My Dialog UI. Now the UI is the actual form that you can design on. And click Finish. And here is, in all our glory, our dialog. And sure enough, you can put different controls on there. So we actually had a button. Yeah, you can just drag and drop controls around, do pretty much whatever you want. We'll cover all that in other tutorials. But for right now, we're just concerned with how do we show these. Let's get that out of there. Now, remember back here in our action, we have our on action new window trigger. That's when we click that new action that we created. One thing we need to do first is include our file. Remember, we're in C++. Include my dialog H. My dialog, just call it M dialog. Now there are two ways of showing this. Model and model-less. So what we're going to do is we're going to do mdialog, set model, and we'll say true, and then exec. What this will do when we run this, after it compiles and builds, of course, this may take a bit of time depending on what sort of machine you have. When you click your button, it's going to call that action, the on action window triggered, and it creates your dialog. Now this is model, meaning you cannot click off and interact with anything else in the application. You can only interact with this dialog. Let me pull that back up here. So you can't, go over here and interact.
you can only close the window or do whatever the window wants you to do. There's another way of doing this called Model S. Now, you may be thinking what you do is you set it to false. Well, let's try that. Let's run it and see what happens here. Run. And you see it's still modeled. Well, that doesn't help us much. So some of you out there have probably gotten the idea that you're going to do something like this. So I know you've been smart and you read ahead and you realize there's a show function. Now, when you run the show function, unfortunately it's not very helpful. The window appears and disappears. I don't know if the video is fast enough to catch it, so I'm going to click it a few times just to see if you can catch that window. What happens is the window appears and disappears. Remember, we're in C++, so you have what's called a stack and heap. This is the stack, heaps off in memory. So when you run this, you're creating this object, you show it, but then the function immediately goes out of scope and goes on to something else, so it's destroyed automatically. So if you want to show this and keep it open, go into mainwindow.h. We're going to need to also include, help if I could spell include. And give it a pointer. Back in here, and let's just get rid of this stuff. And we're going to say equal new, my dialog, and give it a parent of this. What that will do is it'll say that the Q main window that we created is the parent for the dialog. So when the Q main window is closed, the dialog will also be destroyed whenever you close. So you don't have to do any real memory management here. Then you can say show. Let's run this. And here's our other dialog, and you notice how we can interact with both windows at the same time. You can even spawn multiple windows and interact with any of them however you want. Pretty interesting stuff here. So once again, what we've covered is the Q main window. For example, you're seeing it in show and entertainment. This stuff here. Remember that? Let's just get rid of this and keep it open. And remember where it appears and disappears. And you read ahead. That doesn't. Well, let's try that. Let's run it and see what happens here. It's called Model S. Now you may be thinking what you do is you can action builds of less. My dialog thing we and it, but for now just buttons. I'll do a file. There's your goodness. This main window, what you see right here, that generates things, all sorts. No, it's a dial. It's accurate gives just so just everybody got now. So dot going to new little bar cache. Straight with putting the main window. Sense just look designer and every create a in other to include so then the time the dip happens out there to and we'll go to sequence. For example, this about window. This is Brian. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video educational and entertaining. Hey everybody, this is Brian. This is our 6th cute video in C++. Today we're going to be going over some more GUI inputs. So let's just go File, New, I'm going to say Cute C++ GUI Project, and say My GUI, and let's go Test. And for this tutorial, let's actually just select Q dialog instead of Q main window. Now some of you are probably going, okay, why did you just select Q dialog instead of Q main window? Well, I didn't want the UI elements like the toolbar and menu bar to really get in the way. I just want to focus on a very simple dialog. I want to show you a few tricks. So over here on the left, these are your widgets. You can either scroll down and pick the one you want, or you can just start typing in the name and it'll auto-filter it. For example, here's label. We want a line edit. button. Actually, let's just grab a couple buttons here. And you drag and drop and just place them wherever you want them on the form. Now this is all kind of haphazard, and it looks really hokey. And then I should back up and say I'm also assuming that you know what these are. A label just displays text, line it allows you to type in, and buttons you push them. And you can actually, double click the button and fill in the text. So we're going to say this style just simply wants your name. Well, let's put this a little prettier. That's where layouts come in. Select the label and line edit, and then you have these layouts up here. That's what these buttons are. Go ahead and select the horizontal way and press just Control H, and it'll lay that out. And then select the buttons. And same thing. Notice how it lines them up, snaps them together. Then select the form, select the dialog, and you can see you can still do it further. So select the vertical layout. Now what that does is it lays it out nice and neat. The reason why you do this is simple. Qt is cross-platform. The way it's rendered in Windows is different than it's rendered in Linux and Unix, Solaris, on. So use layouts. That way the code will automatically move and resize the widgets as needed per the operating system that it's being compiled and run on. Another little thing I should show you is a spacer. Let's say we want these buttons over to the right. Just take a horizontal spacer, drop it in, and it automatically moves and pads it. Now, you may be wondering, how do these controls know how to do all this? Well, you click a button here, and you see this little thing called size policy. Well, that's going to be your homework, is to play around with size policy and learn some of these things. But you can set like a minimum size, a maximum size, a base size, and a size policy. Alright. Now, let's just resize this a little bit more. You've worked with edit widgets. You've worked with signals and slots. Let's actually just create a signal slot, and we'll say cancel, and we're going to do clicked, show, and we're going to say close, and for the OK button, clicked, and we're going to say accept. That is how you determine whether the dialog is closed or accepted. Then you have these other buttons, like this one, edit buddies. What are buddies? A lot of people don't really understand buddies and what they do. What a buddy does is allows one control to accept the input for another control. So let's just take name label and select that to the line edit. And what that does is if the label had focus, for example, if you had a underscore under the N, so Control N, it would automatically set the focus to this line edit. A lot of people don't really understand that. It's not very well used. And the tab order, this discusses the tab order, and you can just look around and, do what you want to do with them. Just double click it, so like change the order. So we want OK1, we want cancel be 2, and that to be 3. Now let's play around with this. Let's say we want that to be 1, this to be 2, that to be 3. And you can see how you can very quickly and graphically change the tab order. You can set on that programmatically too. Alright, select the edit widgets or F3, and let's save our work and run it. And let's look at our beautiful little dialog in all its glory. You notice how it's automatically set to the line edit. We hit tab, it goes to the button. Tab again, it goes to cancel. Tab again, it goes up here. And if you hit either one of these buttons, it'll close the form. This one just closes it. This one accepts and close. So that, in a nutshell, is widgets, tab orders, and buddies. Now, you should know you can do all this programmatically. And if you look over in the Object Explorer here, let me actually expand this out a little bit. You can see how it's actually filled all these in for you. So you don't have to do it through code. But you can actually go in and use like a Q horizontal layout, Q vertical layout, Q grid layout. We'll go over those in other tutorials. But I wanted to show you how to very quickly and rapidly graphically build a GUI application. Another thing you should know
is that you can right-click on a control and go to slot, and that brings up the signals lock mechanism. So let's say we want to, when this thing's clicked, we want to do something. And then you would just modify the code for whatever you want to do. Well, once again, this is Brian. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video educational and entertaining. Hey everybody, this is Brian. Good. Okay, you can either let's tap game and it's like as needed. So don't think this is the size pop. Edit widgets. Input for another kiss. Dan that. It's not do what you want to do with them. And the tab order. This we want OK to be 1. We want cancel to be 2, and that to be 3. It's this one. Please don't. Thank you for watching. But you look. Sorry. The intellect. How. Slides. Log. Hey everybody, this is Brian. Hey everybody, this is Brian, and this is our 7th Qt tutorial. Today I'm going to show you a very minimal application. Just go File, New Project, C++. Sorry, other project, empty Qt project. And then just give it a name. We'll just call this minimal. Throw it in your usual location where you've been building these. And next. Choose your framework. You see we have an empty project file here. We're just going to right-click the project, go to Add New, C++, and source file. And I like to call my main source file main, just so I know what the main function is. Alright. Now when you click your minimal.pro, you see that it says sources plus equal main.cpp, meaning it just added this source file into the project, so it's going to compile and look for the main function in here. Alright, let's just add our includes. And don't worry if you don't know what any of these are right now. We'll go over them here in a little bit. Just kind of follow along here. And of course we need a main function. And if you're wondering what these arguments are here, let me finish typing this out here, sorry. It's hard to multitask, it's been a very long day at work. This is our main function, which you should know from C++ programming. Int argc, this is the number of arguments, and char pointer to an array of characters. Basically that is the individual argument pointers. Alright, let's go Q, application. I like to use IntelliSense as much as possible. I'm actually a very lazy programmer and I don't like to type. I know some people out there like using the most basic programming tools available so they can type everything out. I am just not one of those people. I like to definitely use my time for things. Alright, let's see here. Label. And what we're doing.
Why?
Now is we're just going to create a new label. We've created an application object, the line above. So here's our new label. I'm going to just say basic hello world. I know we've already done the hello world application, but I'm going to do a very minimal application to show you what is possible here with Qt. Alright, and now label show. If you remember right, when you have a widget, remember a Q label is a widget, and you do show, and you create a window, Qt will automatically encapsulate that inside of a window and show that. And let's do a return app.exec. And what that does is it returns app.exec. App.exec is just a loop that loops over and over again. And it's saying here I have some sort of error. There we go. Too many little parentheses there. Alright, so let's review real quick. We have a include Qt application. This is the very basic lowest common denominator that you need to run a Qt application is the Qt application object. We are generating a Qt label, and here we go right here. Qt label pointer to label, new Qt label, we're going to say hello world, and the label shell, return app.exec. Now, you may be wondering why we're doing Qt application app. Why are we creating an instance of Qt application? Well, in order to execute the application, you have to create an instance of it. So the very first step is Qt application must be created, and we typically just pass the arguments to it. And then we do some initialization here, and then we just enter the message we're waiting for, the window process messages.
Let's go ahead and run this. And it's going to take me just a second to resize the window and pull it over here. But as you can see, this is what it looked like when we created it. Just hello world. Nothing fancy, nothing major. Took the label, wrapped it in the window. Now, one thing that's very interesting about Qt is that it can do very good text processing here. So let's say we want that bold, and let's say we want this italic. Now, if you're wondering what these funky character codes are, it's HTML encoding actually. All Qt widgets are HTML aware. So you can use actual HTML codes, and it'll process them and render them as you run the application. So let me pull this over here. You see how hello is now bold and world is italicized. So that's a very easy way to make some pretty snazzy little graphics here. And you can even do things like let's do I'm going to cheat here. Look at my Qt programming book that I bought a while ago. Oh yes, let's do this. Font, color equal red. And you notice how we're not putting quotes and quotes in here. We don't really need them. The Qt engine would just strip them out and ignore them anyway, so they're not really needed. So what we're going to do is we're going to say hello in very big letters, and we're going to say red italicized world. Let's compile and run this. And there we go. Hello world. Pretty neat stuff, huh? Now, if you're wondering why that hard return, we're getting that from the header automatically throws the hard return. That's actually part of the HTML standard. So let's throw it at the end, compile and run it. Let's see if I can drag it here. There we go. Alright, this is Brian. We covered a very basic, minimal Qt application, the components you need, and the fact that all Qt widgets are HTML aware. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video educational and rerun it. Some widgets are very good. We do some world and we lit exec. New label and we'll type. Hey everybody, this is throw it in equal long here. Add our includes, file name, throw it in your usual, just .cpp. Meaning it just add a Qt project. Hey everybody, this is we're just main from C++ program. And this is our 7th Qt project. And don't worry if you don't know. And if you want a number of arguments, new label, what that does is include Qt application app.exec, the window and pull it window. So let's say, get in quotes in here, we don't return it. That's
okay, so stop here. Then relax in the length. And we'll come back and we can do the afternoon. Bye.